Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Warlock 2, Exiled. The Exiled. Let's end our turn. So our little settler's almost down to where he needs to be. Now, before we actually let him go to the final tile, you can see that's actually a quest unit there. So we've got gang violence. He wants us to kill that rogue. That's what that symbol over top of him means. Alright, so if we were to try to build a city here, it's going to say you cannot. It's too close to another city or terrain that's not appropriate. You can't build with within 2 tiles of portals either. So if we get at least 3 tiles away, 1, 2, 3, so we'll go here, we'll be able to build it. That's going to consume all of his movement though, so we have to wait 1 more turn.
Spear? Oh, you know we spears, yes?
Now it's going to take quite a bit of damage. Let's go ahead and weaken him with our town. Take a pot shot with the archer, and we've cleared out the villain, 60 more gold. There's also a free rogue's den here, so we're going to go consume that to get rid of the spawning of troops. And we'll keep exploring. Got a wild ratman hole. Don't really want to fight the ratmen, and ratmen have bonuses in forest, so we don't really want to retreat to here. We're just going to kind of retreat back 1 tile in this direction. There's some pigs here. They can be used for certain types of buildings. We have a unit that's ready to level up, so we'll select a perk. These are free. They don't cost us anything. We'll go ahead and take Marksman. Get a little bit of extra base damage on him. Now, unfortunately, the math is kind of squirrely. They have a base damage, and then that Marksman plus 20% missile damage gives you 20% of 7, taking us to 8.4. But if we were to put on something like, say, poison damage on this character, it's not going to add 20% of 8.4. It's going to add 20% of the base damage, which is 7. The way that you increase the overall value is by using traits that modify their power. So if we had a spell or perk or something that would boost his power by 10%, then that increases the base damage, which would then multiply with things like marksman and poison and frost and all that kind of stuff. So we have an idle unit. We have our second gnome settler. We're going to head him over here. I believe is the closest we can get him, right? Or is it here? Well, we're just going to send him in that direction.
You know a nice place for a city.
Got our pumpkin farms. We're making some food. Very nice. Let's add up another couple settlers.
Yes.
And we've got to wait. This is going to be very slow. Just 1 tile per turn as he moves across. Ratman robbers came right at us. It's a good thing we weren't in the forest, otherwise we probably would have died.
Ready to shoot something?
Let's shoot him.
We are here.
Hey, nice shot. Now we could, if we wanted to, go out there. This guy's got 4 movement. 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, that's a swamp. It's got a movement cost of 3, so we're not going to be able to get to the Ratman hole. Let's just retreat him into friendly territory. Or actually, we'll keep him where he is. We'll just heal him out here.
Spears ready.
Just have him rest. Alright, you, sir, are going to build a city. Now, granted, the city's not going to be able to build too much. It starts with a farm automatically, which is one of the reasons why... Oh, gosh, I built it in the desert hills. Should have built it somewhere else. But when this town has 5 population, it's going to expand its borders out, and we'll have a few extra tiles available for buildings. But it's very important that you're like space conscious and try to fit as many little towns in your map as possible, because even on a huge map setting, the individual planes are quite small. Or worlds, I suppose they're called. So let's get you moving.
Place for a city. Build, build, build.
Alright. And I believe that's pretty much all we can do this turn. We could cast another spell. We could cast Summon Bears now that we have the food. This takes just 1 turn to cast, so let's go ahead and do that. Only costs 7 mana, too. We'll plop him down out here. And when you summon a unit, they don't have summoning sickness, so they can move right away. We could assign that perk to this guy, which I think would make a lot of sense, because bears are highly resistant to physical damage. He's got actually a weakness to missile damage, but as long as you keep him in forests, he's pretty safe. He's got a good resistance to melee. Let's go ahead and put that perk, Fine Armor, on him to make him even stronger. Now he's got 45 melee resistance and only a negative 15 missile penalty. Alright, so you can go 3 tiles through forest. Having a hard time seeing. A big troll is blocking the entrance to the bridge and demands gold in exchange for passage. He wants 150 gold, or we can give him some fake gold and piss him off, or we can just go fight him. I think we fight him. So here's the troll. He has 50 hit points, does 15 damage. He has some resistances. He regenerates 8 health per turn automatically, and he's very good at fighting cities and forts. So he's pretty scary. We're going to have to really build up some spells and a couple extra units before we can actually take him on. But he is somewhere next to the portal. It's actually probably, it's right there, Mystic Portal. That is a portal that will allow us to go to another world. So it's more important that we get the cities operational than worry about getting to the next world, but we will try to do that soon. Now, researching skeletons. Oh no! There goes, apparently some ratmen spawned out there. There goes one of our settlers. Don't attack my bear!
A new spell has been researched, my lord.
Looks like the bears can actually do more damage than he can. Why don't we do that then? We can maybe kill him with a couple bears. We could cast it here, or we could just cast it out here for double the mana and have it spawn right away and be useful. There is no flanking bonus. So these two bears will probably be able to kill that troll, actually. I'm a little bit upset that we lost that guy. We have a new one to replace him. We'll have our guy path through the buildings, so he can actually shoot this turn as well. Kill that guy, and then we'll send the next one over. With an escort this time. We can now cast the Summon Skeleton spell. Now the reason I do like the Summon Skeleton spell is because these units cost mana per turn instead of food per turn. So they're kind of a nice complement to the bear spell. You can kind of have a couple bears and a couple skeletons, and they work pretty well together. Now in order to actually get to the tier 2 stuff, we need to start working on, we need to have 4 of these. We already have Magic Eye. Let's go ahead and pick up, say, anything good here we really want? Not really. The spell that I want is Fertile Lands. So we're going to get Lesser Heal. Fertile Lands will allow us to get rid of these production penalties in the deserts and stuff. Alright, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. Let's end the turn. A group of cutthroats is blocking the entrance to your castle. Great. More enemies. Where is this quest unit? Down here. Alright. Okay. You know what we could do as well is we could throw on that perk on this bear. Make him a little bit stronger. Very nice. We are winning this battle. And we're going to send the archer over to help escort this guy. Oh, unfortunately, because he can't move very fast, he's actually not going to be able to escort him like that.
Best archers in the world.
Oh dear, I blocked him off. Okay, let's get out of there. Let's just hope there's no more ratmen. There's the ratman hole. That's where they came from. I never cleared that out. Okay, one more turn of healing for you. And we can also go to our spell list and see if there's anything else that we want to cast. There's a number of ways you can sort your spells. You can just show all of them. You can do other things as well. We're just going to summon another bear. No, we don't have the food for it. Never mind. I've already gone pretty heavy on food with these bears. We have one more turn. We're going to get another town done. Could fit that one right up here. Need to clear out the Rogues Guild. Alright, let's end our turn.
Attention!
So he'll do a significant amount more damage than we can. I think we just actually don't do that with this guy. Unfortunately, his regeneration is making him pretty dangerous. But he's not doing very much damage to us anymore either. So it's a war of attrition. Getting that archer on him would be nice. And we still have a little bit of movement, so we could shoot the cutthroats. Cutthroats have 33 life and do 22 damage, so they're very dangerous. And they have 5 movement, so this archer is going to take a shot, but he's probably going to die. He's going to come kill us. And we're not going to like it. So we still can't cast or build this thing here. It's too close. And Scrapburg has grown now. It's got 6,000 population. We could add another structure. Clearly food is an issue, even though when this thing gets completed we'll have some more food. Let's take a look at the food tree and see if we can make something else that's going to make sense. We don't have any tiles that give bonus food. At least none that I'm seeing at the moment. In fact, we have a number that give penalties. So we could just build a farm, which is just 3 food, or we could build a granary, which is 50% increased food, but it costs money. I think we're going to have to build a farm for now. And we're going to build it here to, again, work on like a road towards that portal. Now that we know that the portal is in this general direction, I'm going to want to have a path to speed up travel for all of our units as they go over there. Okay, this worker, let's see, if we were to build another town, it would be here.
Yes?
And what do you think we should build again? Probably another settler. Alright, please don't kill that bear. And as expected, that archer is getting slaughtered. Fortunately, that guy did come within range of our town now.
Research is complete.
And we also just learned the healing spell, so we should be okay. But let's see how much damage the town does to him. Excellent, and you should be able to just kill the rest of them. The villains have been defeated, 70 more gold. Let's start up another settler. And let's get you to here, which consumes all of your movement again. Now, next turn, you can form a city there. In theory, we could actually put a town here. Is that right? No, it's not possible. I built them a bit too close to each other here. But wait, yeah, it's 2 over, 2 down. So 2 over there. So you can either build them 3 directly apart and like do like a square pattern, or you can do a 2-2 like halfway diagonal pattern. It works. We'll figure out a way to make it work. Okay, are you guys gonna be able to kill him? I think we need to heal our bear. Cast lesser heal on this bear. Give him a little bit more of a boost. Unfortunately, we just caused the trolls to level up because they've had so much combat. So they just picked up Sharp Tooth. They do 30% more melee damage. That's not good. And our bear's pretty injured. The next spell we're going to learn, and actually heal, has a cast time of 0.3. We can cast it 3 times per turn. Costs quite a bit of mana, but that's what mana's for. Next we want to work on Fertile Lands. I just really like that spell. And our bear is ready to level up as well. He already has passability in Forest. We can give him Pathfinder, which gives him passability in dense terrain, poor terrain, hilly, dense and hilly. Or we can give him Sharp Tooth back, which I like damage. We'll do both of them with damage. And this fella is relatively useless for the moment. Let's just go in this direction, make sure there's nothing spawning here, so that these workers can go where they need to go. And that will do it for this turn. Okay. Whoa! Did you kill him? Good. You didn't. That's good to see. Now we're going to just spend almost all of our mana, and we're going to heal that guy up even further. The more health they have, the more damage they do, so we just need to have a competitive advantage here. I don't think he'll be able to kill that.
You point, we shoot.
You should heal.
We are here.
You versus Ratman. I think you could probably take these guys. They have 10 life and do 5 damage, so we'll work on clearing that out.
Build, build, build!
And you're ready to bake your next town, right? Excellent. Build. Now we have
We have founded a
Druidel.
new city.
I like how they called that one Cliff Nest. It's kind of an appropriate title. That gives us more food because overall a new town provides more than it consumes, especially in the beginning. It's actually giving us 4 population. Castle and the farm that it gets automatically. So that's good. And that's pretty much it for the turn. It's a pretty simple turn. We also finished this farm, so that helps out as well. Okay. Please don't kill that bear. And our Goblin Spearman has just leveled up. We can give him Blade Wall, Furious Charge, or Cover Specialist. I like Blade Wall because he's already got some melee resistance, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 25. I like to stack up their bonuses and make them really strong at one thing, so they have a specialized purpose. He has a spell on him right now called Overwhelming Weakness. So his unit power is down by 75%. Apparently these rats have the plague. Target unit loses some of its power. So that's not good.
Attention.
We could give this guy that fine armor perk as well, but I kind of want the money for more cities. Now let's see. We could try to put a town here, but it's not available. But we're not going to be able to expand beyond that, so we could just put one like here. Maybe there would actually make more sense. That's really isolated. Probably here would be the best bet. But that also prevents us from putting one here. So, we've also shifted it. Put one right there. One right here, one right there. That'll work. Okay?
Yes?
You are going to barely do any damage at all, so let's just send you... we'll leave you out in the open because we don't want to put him in the forest. We'll have him defend. We're going to have to spam some more heals. We can only cast one more, actually. Let's heal this one and hope that he does enough damage to kill him. Okay, we scared him away, which actually allows this guy to rest. When you're adjacent to an enemy unit, you can't heal, so... And you also can't heal if you've spent any time moving, so it's really nice that he ran away, because we can actually heal now. 8 health, very good. And our second town now, Cliff Nest, has grown to 2,000 population units, so we can actually build a second building here. Right now, we're pretty much just getting some gold and some food from this town. So we've got a farm. We could build another farm, or we could build a granary, or a pub. Pubs cost money, but they provide you with more food. Considering what our options are going to be here, we have like no special resources at all. I think we just make this into a tiny farming town. The pub sounds reasonable. And this settler is going to go... We could build one right there if we exterminated that. Oh, that's on the iron. I don't know that we can actually build on iron, nor do I want to. Could build a town here. Could actually build one up here. Alright, well we'll send him off in that direction then. As I continue to play, you'll start to understand why it's so important that I'm spacing these to fit as many towns in as possible. Right now we only have 3 out of 5, but it'll make sense once we get up to 5-5, how we're going to have to work it. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to take a break here. I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.